Good morning. Welcome to the only and most interactive English show in Indonesia. This is After Hours.
Live from Jakarta. What do we have today?
What we have today is something really sensitive, but I think we need to discuss this later on, all right? This is it. The advertisement leaflets degrading Indonesian workers found in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia have generated public outcry. We want to hear your comment on this by calling us at 021-583-00022.
Indeed, sensitive issue. We'll be waiting for that. And also, nationalism can be introduced in a friendliest way of composing puzzles.
Interesting to watch. And we're going to take a look at this. These hoofed animals must reach their top speed to win first place position. Well, again, we're tested right now. Last week, leaflets advertising Indonesian workers were found, circulated in Shokit District, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. They have generated public outcry. The ad, which headline says, Indonesian mates now on sale, was found by migrant care executive Anis Hidayat. And she said the ad is dehumanizing Indonesian workers and cannot be tolerated. The organization has urged both the President and Manpower and Transmigration Minister Muhaimin Iskandar to lodge a complaint with the Malaysian government. There it is. The Agency for the Placement and Protection of Indonesian Migrant Workers, or BNP2TKI, also condemned the ad, which they consider as uncivilized. Meanwhile, the Malaysian ambassador for Indonesia, Dato' Syed Munshir Al-Zaruddin bin Syed Hassan, said the ad was totally illegal.
Itu adalah iklan liar. Jadi kita akan ambil tindakan sewajarnya di mana iklan liar tidak sepatutnya ada di situ. Jadi sudah lapor kepada Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur untuk memastikan iklan liar ini kita tindak lanjuti. Dan juga saya memaklumkan kalau kita dapat mencari siapakah mereka yang buat iklan liar.
Okay, let's be a little bit more positive on this one. Hundreds of elementary school students gathered at a block puzzle competition last weekend in a bid to develop a sense of values embedded in the country's symbol, Garuda Pancasila. Held in Taman Pintar, or the Smart Park in Yogyakarta, Central Java, the goal of the competition was to arrange the correct sequence of the picture of Garuda Pancasila and its precepts correctly. But first, these students had to create their own cubicles, which contain parts of the needed pictures. The puzzle was chosen because, in theory, the understanding of the Garuda Pancasila picture will easily last until their adulthood. These values can easily be interpreted and explained as a moral base for the students. Similar competitions will be held across Yogyakarta, ranging from preschools until elementary levels.
An anti-nuclear march using Halloween costumes made its way through Tokyo's streets on Sunday, with the Grim Reaper and Frankenstein protesting against the country's nuclear policy. Hundreds of protesters took part with their Halloween costumes, drawing attention from weekend shoppers at the Shibuya Entertainment District. The protest was aimed to the Prime Minister's approval to restart 2 reactors, which sparked outrage among anti-nuclear activists. A senior nuclear regulatory official said the situation at Fukushima nuclear power plant had been stabilized, but it was still under heavy surveillance. There has been deadlock between anti-nuclear activists and advocates of atomic power as Japan government tries to reduce the country's reliance on nuclear power.
Hooves thundered in Thailand's Chonburi province on Monday at an annual buffalo racing festival. Considered the country's largest water buffalo racing event, the race was held in its 141st year with more than 100 water buffalo from all over the country. The competition is divided into 6 divisions of the sizes of the animals normally known for being calm and slow. They were piloted by skilled jockeys who are riding bareback to sprint down a 130-meter strip. The festival was started as a social event for farmers who gathered from around the country in Chonburi to trade their goods. Other than speed race, buffaloes also entered beauty contest and cosmic costume event. Happy Halloween. Maybe it'll be the bullfighter, Steny.
Bullfighter. No, I think they should take turn. No, they should take turn to give example because, you know, buffalo, they need to be shown the example, right?
Oh, you should be buffalo soldier like what Bob Marley said.
Right,
to save our migrant workers over there, maybe not be treated right. But we never know. Let's have our discussion when we return.
Right. We'll be waiting when we come back on After Hours. And here's our discussion in the advertisement leaflets degrading Indonesian workers found in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. That's it is. And it says, generated public outcry. We want to hear your comment on this by calling us at 021-583-00022.
From Asia, well, we'll take you to Rio de Janeiro to ride on a legendary cable car which celebrates its 100th anniversary after the break.